Hello, welcome back to Learn Economia. In this video, we are going to look into another set of 15 expected questions. This is actually the part 20 of this session. So let's get started. Here, there's a question given like who among the following developed the wage goods model of planning? We have been repeatedly telling that planning, even though something which has been considered to be uh, uh, less important by many people, actually it is gaining importance as far as economists are concerned, because economists give importance to planning, even though we do not have 5-year plans right now in India. Okay, we know that the planning commission has been replaced by what is known as the Niti Aayog. As a result, we don't have 5-year plans anymore, but still we need to understand the importance of planning. So the wage goods model of planning, who proposed it? That's a question given here. And you have AKSM, that is Amartya Kumar Sen, and PC Mahanalopis, Ragnar Nurse, C.N. Vakil, and P.R. Brahmanand. These are the options, and you have to see which one of these is the right answer. The right answer here is option D, that is C.N. Vakil and P.R. Brahmanand. They are the ones who have given importance to, or the ones who developed this wage goods model. Okay. The major contributions of Vakil to economics are planning, wage goods model, then there is role of technological progress, consumption multiplier, poverty deficit financing. It doesn't mean that he has developed poverty, but it means that he has made many contributions to the arena of poverty. Okay, he has studied poverty from various dimensions, and he has offered solutions to various aspects of poverty. That's why poverty is given here. Don't think that he has created poverty or he has developed poverty. Okay, then with the arena of public expenditure, international trade, and inflation, Vakil as well as Brahmanand have contributed. Then with that, we move on to the next question. The IRS is a liquid financial derivative instrument which can be used to hedge against or speculate on changes in what? Stock market indices, exchange rate, commodity prices, and interest rates. These are the options, and the right one is, the right answer is interest rate. So an interest rate swap, that is known as IRS. So the full form of IRS is interest rate swap. This is a financial derivative instrument. This is considered to be a liquid financial derivative instrument, so that is very important. And here two parties agree to exchange the interest rate cash flows. That's it. Next question. The Ease of Doing Business Index is prepared and published by which organization? Is it World Trade Organization? Is it W Bank Group? Or is it United Nations? Or is it European Union? The right answer here is option B, that is World Bank Group. We know that when we say World Bank Group, we are not just concerned about World Bank as a single entity. We have to consider the separate entities, 5 different constituents. I have already discussed the 5 different constituents of the World Bank. So these 5 different constituents together known as the World Bank Group, it is the one which prepares and publishes the Ease of Doing Business Index. Okay, so the right answer here is option B. Next question. In India, other than ensuring that the public funds are used efficiently and for intended purpose, what is the importance of the office of the controller and auditor general? So this person, the controller and auditor general, he is also now he or she is also the person is known as CAG. That is a short form of controller and auditor general. And you are given certain statements right in front of you. CAG exercises exchequer control on behalf of the parliament when the president of India declares national emergency or financial emergency. Then you're given CAG reports on the execution of projects or programs by the ministries are discussed by the Public Accounts Committee. Then information from CAG reports can be used by investigation agencies to press charges against those who have violated the law while managing public finances. Then you have, while dealing with the audit and accounting of government companies, CAG has certain judicial powers for prosecuting those who have violated the law or those who violate the law. Here the right answer is option C. That means that only sentence 2 and 3 are the right sentences or the right statements here. The CAG report is kept before the parliament, and this report is actually examined by the Public Account Committee or the PAC in the parliament, and this will be bringing to the notice of the parliament if there is any discrepancies. Okay. Next, the GDR represents ownership of an underlying number of shares of a foreign company and is used to invest in companies from developing markets by investors in developed markets. So, what does G stands for in GDR? Global or group or guaranteed or general? The answer is global, that is option A. The full form of GDR is Global Depository Receipt. Next question, the number of times a unit money exchange hands during a unit period of time is known as what? Velocity of circulation of money, phase of circulation of money, transaction velocity of money, and income velocity of money. And the right answer is option A, that is a velocity of money in circulation. If you know what is Fisher's quantitative theory of money, then you might be knowing that MV is equal to PT. MV is equal to PT, that is the equation given by Fisher, and in that V stands for the velocity of money in circulation. Next, TRIM stands for what? Trade related income measures, trade related investment measures, trade related innovative measures, and trade related incentive measures. And the right answer is option B, that is trade related investment measures. Okay, TRIMs, these are actually the rules which are applied which are applied to the domestic regulations of a country, and these are actually rules that apply to the domestic regulations of a country and applies to the foreign investors as a part of the industrial policy. Why this TRIMS is actually uh, why does TRIMS came into being? If a question is asked like this, you can see that this is to ensure the fair treatment of investment in all member countries. The importance of TRIMS has gained what to say. We have gone for the agreement like TRIMS. The agreement on trade related investment measures is that's very important, especially when different countries are engaged in trade. Almost all countries in the world are now engaged in trade. So as a result, we have to ensure fair treatment of investment in all member countries. Next question. The Human Development Index is a composite index of which of the following? We know that it is this Human Development Index. It is developed by it is developed for UNDP, United Nations Development Program, and the person who has developed this report, developed this index, is a Pakistani economist, and this Pakistani economist is Mahabubul Haq. Mahabubul Haq, that is his name, and you have to see whether it is a combination of nutritional status, quality of life, and per capita, or whether it's a combination of poverty, life expectancy, education attainment, or it is a combination of life expectancy, education attainment, and per capita, or it is a combination of inflation, unemployment, and per capita GDP. And the right option is option C. It is a combination of life expectancy, education attainment, and per capita income. Next question, which among the following pairs is not correctly matched? You are given certain pairs, and here the right answer is option D, which is not correctly matched. Here it is given that when the total product begins to decline, the marginal products become positive. So that is not right. We know that when the total product begins to decline, the marginal product, it becomes negative, right? So here it is given as positive. So that is the wrong option. So that's the right answer here. Uh, so with that, we move on to the next. Here again, you are given two lists, list 1 and list 2. You have to match list 1 with list 2. Here you have to know that the fiscal deficit, it is the excess. So I don't want to go through the right option, but I want to give you the right explanation. That's what I intend to do right now. So the fiscal deficit is actually the excess of the total expenditure over the total receipts, less borrowings. That means that when the government doesn't have enough money with its hands, enough receipts in the form of receipts, what the government do is that in order to finance its expenditure, the government goes for borrowing, and this is known as the fiscal deficit. If when does fiscal deficit happens is that when the expenditure of the government is more than its revenue, and if the government goes for what is known as borrowing, this is known as a fiscal deficit. Okay, coming to the budget deficit, it is the total expenditure over total receipts, and here there is nothing called borrowing comes into consideration, but we are just looking into expenditure and receipts. Now coming to revenue receipt, it's the excess of total expenditure over revenue receipts. It's the excess of revenue expenditure over revenue receipts. Okay, now coming to primary deficit, it is excess of total expenditure over total receipts less borrowings and interest payments. Another element is coming here, interest payment. Okay, that is primary deficit. Next question. Consider the following. You have two lists given here. List one, okay, only one list given here. Sorry. So from this list, you have to see which of the items given here are included in NAMA. NAMA means that non-agricultural market access. This is actually a negotiation of WTO, which covers different products. So you have to see which all are the products which are covered under NAMA. Here the right answer is option D. That means that all the products given here, manufactured products, fuel products, fish products, forestry, mining products, all these things are coming under NAMA. So the right option is option D, all of these. Next, I hope you can read it. I'm really sorry for the small letters. Please try to read it. Anyway, I'll be reading it for you. Please focus here. Okay. Please pay focus here. So you are given two sentences here. Two statements are given here, and after reading the statement, you have to see which is right or which are right. The first statement is fourth five-year plan period is from 66 to 71, and the second sentence is the fourth five-year plan sought to raise the standard of living through programs designed to promote equality and social justice. Here, neither of these are true. So we can see that actually the fourth five-year plan, it was from 69 to 74. It is wrongly written as 66 to 71. So that is wrongly written. The right one and right year duration is from 69 to 74, and it was the first plan that the government of Indira Gandhi has launched, and the plan was put forward when the country was under the pressure of inflation, and also the government has gone for devaluation. So the plan has aimed at 5.5% growth, but it couldn't attain that much growth rate. The only growth rate that it could attain was 3.3%. Next question. The Indo-China War has hampered the proper progress and implementation of fourth five-year plan in India and the Indian economy. The plan holiday took place during 66 to 69. These are the two statements given here, and you have to see whether these two are correct or which one is correct or whether two are wrong. Right answer is that option B. That is only sentence second is correct. Coming to the Indian economy, the planned holiday was actually between 66 to 69, but you have to see that there were many big investment during the first three plans, right? So but the standard of living of the people, especially the poor category, could not be raised. There was inequality, there was inequity in the distribution of resources, income, everything. So the government then took a new approach known as a growth approach. From a growth approach, the government shifted to a distribution approach, because till then what the government was doing is that the government was focusing on different sectors. The first plan focused on agriculture sector, the second five-year plan focused on industrial sector, you know that, right? So this was something the government was doing for the first three plans. Then the government realized that what we needed then was equality in the distribution of income. So in that sense, the government actually tried to penetrate the what the benefits of growth. The benefits of growth should reach the poor, right? So the government was trying to make some kind of penetration in that way. So the government, by looking into its failures, pitfalls, etc., which had happened during the preceding three plans, the government during the fourth plan, what it had made a revision of the objectives. And before that, what the government has done is that the government had gone for a planned holiday which extended from 66 to 69. Next question. Which among the following plans adopted the policy of universalization of elementary education in India? 6th plan, 8th plan, 9th plan, and 11th plan. These are the options, and the right answer is option C. That is the 9th plan. You have to be very, repeating this. Please be thorough with planning. Okay, please be thorough with 5-year plans, because you can expect questions from that arena. So that's it. The 9th plan treats education as the most crucial investment in human development. Next and last question in this session: in which of the 5-year plan in Indian economy the target for crop function were not fixed for the first time? So 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. The right is 10th 5-year plan. Here, this was not fixed. Okay, for the first time. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. You can like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more videos, and you can be a part of my Telegram channel and Telegram group for discussion, doubt clearance, etc. I'll be providing the links of these in my description box. That's all for today. Thank you.